This is a very simple, common sense, yet important message. I want to say do what's right in life, not what's easy. Do what's right in life, not what's common. Just because something's common in society does not make it okay, does not make it the right thing, does not make it acceptable. And just because the majority of people are doing something does not mean that you should just blindly follow them and think it's acceptable. And if you look back in history, this will show you it's an ongoing problem where society has been wrong and society has been fucked up. Look back. I mean, it took a long time for women to get equal rights. It took almost 300 years for people to finally realize and be convinced that owning black people and owning slaves was wrong. And I mean, look at the whole thing with the German Nazis and Jews and, gay people, simply wanting to marry somebody that they love. And that's finally, being recognized and worked on, but, it's still ongoing. So, of course, we're not going to recognize and care to give animals their rights if we aren't even giving human animals their rights yet. But once we give human animals all of their rights and treat them as equal, then we will finally move on to animals and realize, yes, it's wrong to keep reproducing them, only to abuse them and kill them and use them for experiments and entertainment and food and clothing. And it will be recognized because all injustice comes to an end eventually. Like history shows, sometimes it could be a long process, many, many years. And it's accepted and it's acceptable for a long time. And then finally, it comes to an end. And then when it comes to an end, people can't imagine that ever took place. Like, wow, I can't believe that was actually okay at some time. And that's what's going to happen. And when that happens, and say you're young now, and then you become a grandparent, and you have kids, grandkids, and the animal holocaust is finally over, and we stop abusing and murdering animals. And your grandkids ask you, well, you were alive when this took place, so did you participate in this? Were you okay with this? Did you actually support these industries and eat the meat and stuff? And don't you want to be on the right side? Don't you want to be proud to say, no, I realized this was wrong, and no, I boycotted that. I took a stand. I said, no, I am not okay with this. Like, or do you want to be somebody like, a Nazi grandparent who had to explain to their grandkids and say, yes, I was alive then, and yes, I participated in that, but everybody else was doing it? Or do you want to be the nice German family who said, yes, we knew it was wrong while everybody else was doing this, and we kept a nice Jewish family in our house, and we protected them and kept them safe, and, we were on the right side. So do you want to be on the right side and be the hero while the world is doing wrong? Or do you want to be the evil villain and be on the wrong side and then have to explain that when the injustice finally comes to an end? Because I know I'm going to be on the right side. I'm not going to have any guilt. I'm not going to have to ever say, yes, the information was out there. It was widely available. It was all over the internet. There was plenty of information and videos exposing what happens in the dairy industry and the meat industry and the fur industry and et cetera and et cetera. And, but yet I still supported it. I still participated. Why? It tasted good. Everybody else was doing it. I thought it was healthy. They were only animals. Again, these are all lame excuses, and you're not thinking clearly now. You're not realizing that. So wake up, do some research, realize how society has been wrong for so long, so many times. And this is another example. Society is wrong. What we are doing to the animals is wrong. So be on the right side. Thank you.